everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's Carr's Raiders going up against Manning's Giants. With that, we're off to MetLife Stadium in New Jersey as we bring in the two men who will call our game, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Larry. Coming to you from just off the New Jersey Turnpike in East Rutherford. We are just about set for football on EA Sports from MetLife Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Oakland Raiders and the New York Giants. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting to run.
Stupid ass nigga. Let me see the turkey thing. Huh?
Here's the former 7th-round pick, Rashawn
You said
Jennings.
what?
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I can't
On
hear you.
that play, the expression, don't blink, you might miss something, certainly applied. That was fast. Defense diagnosed the play, and it was over in a heartbeat.
I'm gonna play icy Moot, sorry ass, trying to get an easy victory.
And the offense behind the chains here at
Nigga
touch
send
on
me an
second and
invitation, let me
11.
get off my game. We go send somebody else, man. What the shit is that? Nigga eat a dick. Man.
They run again with Jennings. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. A gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look.
Keep talking about shit, man.
Manning gonna
So
throw.
you can spy
It's
on me.
caught. Shepard. And he's brought down.
George Foreman scored through all the fighters that Muhammad Ali fought. Scored through them niggas. And then when Muhammad Ali fought George Foreman, he beat him. The styles make fights. Somebody.
He would have played with the Raiders. That nigga my son. Fuck out of here. All these niggas my son.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Offensively, the starters for the New York Giants and one guy that's
oh yeah, I'm here. I was playing Mook. I sent out invitations. Nobody joined but Mook, so.
Nigga, I was joining. Nigga, you made me get off my motherfucking game just to motherfucking have your shit full, nigga.
Last year had a calf injury that sidelined him for most of the season. He's trying to get back in form.
Oh, some crazy ass shit, nigga. Know the game got to load up.
The corner blitz pays off.
Is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
You ain't trying to get an easy victory.
Let's talk about this
Trying to play with my
defense.
squad.
What they did against the Cowboys, holding them to just 7 points, and they were dominant.
Janoris Jenkins
Played with the Giants.
to Des Bryant out on the corner. He was terrific. How about Romeo Okwara playing defensive end for Jason Pierre-Paul? 8 tackles, led the Giants
my back wheel,
1.5 for a loss, a sack, broke up a pass, and had 3 quarterback hits. He stuffed the stat sheet. And last but not least, they held the Dallas Cowboys on 3rd downs to 1 of 15 on the night.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
You have to love and admire the effort because he almost broke free in the backfield, but you also have to love and admire what the defense did. Swarmed the play and made sure he couldn't get anywhere. A loss of yardage.
Fuck, yeah.
That was 2nd down run for Murray. And a cutback.
Man, you get off Rainbow 6.
When the passing game wasn't
This
working last
scary ass
Thursday
wanna
night,
play
the
some
running
other
game
song.
was. Latavius Murray up over 100 yards. It's interesting, only his 2nd 100-yard performance this year, but he has hit pay dirt 12 times.
He does run with a purpose when he handles the football, and I think a lot of that stems from the question marks in the offseason always revolved around Oakland's running game. Who would be the primary ball carrier? And he kept saying, I've been here for a while. I'm going to be, and he proves it with each carry.
They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
You want to play a nigga in the wheelchair.
Finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big time run, big time pass.
A 1-2 combination looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Call me big ball down in there. Oh, y'all niggas down. So.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first
22
quarter.
years old. They're doing this since this was young.
They go play action here on first down. Brought in by Wilford, right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards there on the pickup. Good enough for an Oakland first down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Motherfucking little big brother.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Latavius Murray, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And now it's second down. Offensive starters now. Charles, what about Latavius Murray?
You know how you and I talk about players under the radar sometimes? Latavius Murray definitely qualifies as one of those players. And then you look up, and he's pressing 1,000 yards every year.
And on 2nd and 10 now. Carr to throw again. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
The pigskin on the 7-yard line now. It's 1st and goal. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And we look now at the defense for the Giants.
Janoris Jenkins combines excellent coverage with supreme confidence in himself. He thinks that no one is going to catch a pass in his area. Calls himself Clamp City.
On the ground, this is Jalen Richard. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice.
You should have sent that invitation. You should have sent out who you wanted to play there, nigga.
I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Defense may be thinking
that's a weird shit y'all doing, nigga. Oh, squad weird.
Raiders. Derek Carr taking it in. And the Raiders have taken the early lead.
With me, bro. I swear
that was simply an example of getting low, wasn't it?
It was indeed. And for the quarterback, so they get low the line. They did their job.
It's
the quarterback's job just to find a crease and dive.
Find a crease and just get in there. And ordinarily, you start low yourself, get low behind that offensive line. But sometimes they do such a great job, you can almost fall forward and find the crease for a touchdown.
Bobby Rainey now to return it.
That's what I said. Who's not the other players going to join? No one always goes join.
Right at the 20-yard line. And Charles, as New York comes back out for offense, wanted to ask you about their run game. Between Rashad Jennings, Paul Perkins last week, 15 carries, 45 yards, and that's kind of been the story.
Nigga probably send me an invite to that system.
It's been a major league struggle for them all season long. When they're able to compensate with the passing game, it's not as noticeable. But when they struggle in that as well, and you remember in the last ball game, they struggled against Dallas throwing the ball again, it becomes very noticeable. Need help from the offensive line, and the running backs have to find those holes to run through.
And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now Manning throwing on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Malcolm Smith in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot
He
of people
was getting his ass whooped by Ice and Luke all the time.
I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. What else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well. Now, that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
Hitting Donnell here, the tight end right side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Alongside Charles Davis on and Gordon, it's the Giants with a football here as we begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Motherfuckers be on that nut shit, Pat. This nigga try to get his brother to fight me. Type of shit.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On 1st down, caught. It's Cruz left side. 5.
Nigga try to send me a hit on the key, low key.
Mike Tyson was a young guy. He was
I already got shots, so ain't no killing me. Ha.
Came back and won the title. You can't name not one nigga that Tyson fought and beat. Came back and won the title after they won Tyson.
Because he destroyed their career.
They were traumatized, man.
Niggas was trash before that.
Nah, he tried. Nah, how they was trash when he was fighting niggas that had belts. He beat the nigga that had a belt when he was young. What are you talking about, man?
Yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. Manning to throw once more. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Manning. This will be caught at about the 6. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Odell Beckham, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Robbie Gould on for the extra point.
Oh.
It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
I didn't on that, my God.
Tyson was one of the greats.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown, pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense. And they exploited the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again.
He got knocked out by American.
Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
2nd down following the run. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Now Carr throwing on 2nd down.
And he did win the title back when he came back out of jail.
Yeah, for Cooper, his 29 yards in Week 14 actually led the Raiders. That's how much they were struggling in the passing game. And, well, he was part of a pretty bizarre play, wasn't he?
And when you start with the yardage on his catches, he had 5 catches in the game. When you start with that game was a clunker for him. But as you alluded to, there was a big-time play. What could have been for he and the Raiders should have been a 78-yard touchdown catch. Was it the wind? Was it the lights? Some people even thought it was a camera wire that got in the way, and he ended up not catching a ball that would have been a huge play for Oakland.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Into the wall, listen to the wall.
On 2nd down, here's Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Keenan Robinson coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start, it comes through clean. Oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they've been trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice, and now the ball's out. Carr lost it, fumble. The big fella past the 20.
I mean, we
this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points.
It's so nice to hear you actually get kudos to the defense. It is so nice for such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Here's Taiwan Jones on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. They begin the drive with a run by Murray.
Yeah, like Buster Douglas is known for knocking Mike Tyson out.
Yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is
if you Google Mike Tyson, Buster Douglas gonna come up. Huh? Buster Douglas.
Oh my God.
Because he knocked Mike Tyson out. Yo, Bibbins is right. You know who Mike Tyson is, right? Yeah, Bibbins right.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route, the drag.
This girl asks me who the hell is Buster Douglas. She know Mike Tyson is though.
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running. He'll take it into the end zone.
He's the one that knocked out Mike Tyson in his prime.
42 yards. And the Raiders, they're within an extra
Man, that shit stink good. Hey, don't burn yourself.
Remember the one-dimensional tight ends who just put their hand in the ground and block people? Well, if you're that guy now, you're probably a fullback in an I formation offense.
I think my pops got locked up.
Nowadays can do everything. Block, run.
Look what time it is.
Beautiful connection for a touchdown.
It's 10:15 at night. My pops don't never come in this league. This nigga phone going straight to voicemail. Yeah, that nigga got locked up. Huh? Why? My pops ain't mad at me.
Game here as the kicks away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big play.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Sean Smith. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They'd have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 on the pickup there. And that'll be good. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And his throw is incomplete. The big tight end, Clive Walford, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Oh.
So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Carr. Finds Roberts left side. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards. That's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off usually after about 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. It finds Crabtree for the completion. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
My fucking phone.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Fuck out of here.
Now Carr again. Brought in by Walford, right side. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Red zone opportunity. Again, they'll throw with Carr. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. New York set to take the field. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Very tough spot here for the offense to start. They'll begin the drive with Rashad Jennings. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Defense in a good spot. Let's see how the offense responds with a 2nd and 13 now. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Jennings. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. A screen here to Vereen. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the offense has it 1st and 10. On 1st down, Manning caught left side. It's Beckham. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
Damn, man.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he is out of bounds here on the return. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers Cromartie. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. Tie game, but they'll get excellent starting field position here to begin the second half.
And it's the starting field position that makes an offensive coordinator maybe bolder than normal. Maybe you want to take the big shot right now. Go for a big play and get their attention early, or even just run your offense because you feel good about where you are and a chance to move the ball downfield.
Yeah, maybe they go for the big play. Time to find out. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. So after the INT, it's Manning. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. They'll get 16 yards there. Good enough for an Oakland first down. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage for the completion.
First down, Murray. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Call it a gain of 5. And that'll make it 3rd and 1.
The screen was executed and completed, but where's the worry on the play? How many times is a quarterback going to get hit? Because offensive linemen have to do an acting job of making sure it looks like they're whiffing on blocks. But you got to slow them down a little bit, because if you don't, that's a lot of big guys coming at your quarterback in a big, fast way. And boy, he can get hurt. 3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Murray, the lone setback. Now they'll run it on the toss. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
On 2nd down, here's Carr. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Landon Collins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And New York set to take the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Khalil Mack in there to sack him for a loss of 6. Manning to throw on 2nd down. Hits his target, the tight end, Will Tye. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And they're going to speed things up here.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Here we go on 4th down with Manning. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
They go back to the air here after the INT. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for 2nd down.
Well, that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. That's just why I don't play in points per reception fantasy league.
Is that what they call
the receiver
PPR?
still gets a point there. Yeah. And you went that far back. No bueno.
Well, I'll tell you what. I wish I had their defense on my fantasy game.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
They completed the screen, but one of the things you worry about is can the quarterback get rid of the ball before he's actually tackled. So your offensive linemen have to hold up the rushers a little bit because you want to make sure you keep your guy's jersey clean throughout the game.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. So on 4th down, off goes Carr, and on is Sebastian Janikowski. And Janikowski bangs it through, and they take a 17-14 lead. So a good snap, good hold, and that one's right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, Brandon.
Now after the made field goal, here's Sebastian Janikowski to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And New York set to take the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what he factored in. I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
They get 31 yards that time. And it'll give the Giants a 1st down. This into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. A gain of 3, 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of
blitz coming, and down he goes. Malcolm Smith in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get it.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Latavius Murray, 47 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Janikowski now for the point after. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. This is taken at the 3. It's up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. They come out here in the eye. Manning again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Manning. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Giants with possession of the football, but needing points as we start quarter number 4. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They're going to run. It's Jennings. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Olivier Vernon in there to get him for a loss of 5. On 2nd down, here's Carr. That's complete right around the 8. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
An extra defensive back on the field here for third and goal. From the gun, it's Carr. This will be caught at about the 6. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Landon Collins. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. New York set to take the over. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Second down following the incompletion. Shift together here from the D-line. Manning will try again on second down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. Third down here.
And that one was knocked away, and I think the defenders are going to be a little upset with themselves. They made the play on the football, but that one felt like a forced pass by the quarterback. Thought he had someone open. He really wasn't. Maybe an example of having too much confidence in his receiver that no matter what, I'm going to throw it to him. And that was a play made by the defense, and it could have been a bigger one.
Now a play fake. Manning, deep drop. He's going to fire one deep. And my goodness, another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. A great read, and it's picked off. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And New York set to take the field.
Great chance to make a big play. And we welcome you back now alongside Brandon Gunn getting 3 here. Quarters and we'll get in quarter number 3.
Check after the game, man.
Because there's a reason here, Dad. Overall, I think
Back. Cook crack. Waiting for you, Gus. Whenever you ready.
And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
So after the INT, it's Manning. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Back to the air on second. And now the ball comes out. Manning lost it. But I believe the Giants got this back, and they will hold on to the possession. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Giants. Victor Cruz, 50 yards. And the Giants have got it back to a one-score game. Now goal for the extra point. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now here come the Raiders. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
Legs still churning.
Like a giant pinball.
They'll get 17 yards there. And it'll give the Raiders a first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
They go back to Murray on first down. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Now Carr with a give to Murray. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And the offense in that middle ground here on 3rd down, 3rd and 5. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Carr going to throw here. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. And New York set to take the field. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown. We'll have to check the flag, but I think this one's going to stand.
Did you see them hold up 4 fingers at the start of the 4th quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they
fuck I'm
played
talking
that
about,
way. The
Beckham.
4th quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
Gold to add the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. 1 possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat-and-mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
And when all else fails as a defender, when
good
you're
game,
not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
10 yards to go on third. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And the contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Every offensive coordinator,
it's over, man.
Every play caller,
it's over, man.
They have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays.
It was a comeback,
you
too.
don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on fourth down.
Good luck charms missing, man.
He's back to throw. Finding time. Now
oh yeah, and that's all she wrote.
A great read and it's picked off. And they'll start out with great
good
field
game,
position
though. I see.
At the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Good game. Yep. Try to throw that shit, got picked. That was all she got a free play for. Got a free play out there.
Manning looking to throw it. Oh no, he lost the football. And the Raiders
get his ass, get his ass. Yeah, I threw it, man. They tried to cheat me.
Ready to take the field.
I should have took a fucking knee.
Futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
He ain't scoring, nigga.
Because
fuck that.
Not going to erase what's happened during the game.
No.
So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And a great spot to start this drive from here. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end.
Oh, no free play.
He'll look to throw.
Get him. Yeah.
Complete, stopping the clock with 5
wide
seconds
open,
to
right?
go. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. He's dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
Yeah, they are violating.
One final try now for Carr. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Michael Crabtree there. And it's 3rd down.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
And such a close game, a very big one. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into the 4th quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
They will definitely feel like that because when you have a lead in the 4th quarter, all you talk about doing is finishing and closing a game out. But when you flip it over,
I see you sleeping on it, kid.
And then finishing the game, sealing it on defense, they will feel jubilant in their locker room.
Gotta be careful.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation of the NFL on
I had 2 yards rushing.
Sports. The Giants are winners as we say so long.
Why you win the game with 2 yards rushing? Like 2 yards. That's it. ran, I would have stopped you still. I know. I still had 2 timeouts. Oh, most definitely would have. But nah, that was a good game.